In this video, I'm going to be explaining how to master and win 90% of your solo Bedwars games. Make sure you watch until the end because this video is packed with tips and tricks. Also, if you find this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Alright, first of all, Bedwars is a PvP based game, and since solo is most challenging without teammates, you have to be consistent. The best PvP methods are W tapping and block hitting. W tapping, if you don't know, resets your sprint, making it so you do so much more KB than normal. You should use W tapping most of the time when you're trying to just combo someone. There's also block hitting. Block hitting is pretty easy and doesn't take much time to learn. Basically what block hitting does is it makes it so you take less knockback and damage whenever you get hit. So the best time to use block hitting is when you're trading hits. For example, in Lighthouse you might drop down and have a fight with someone in the gym. In this scenario, you should use block hitting because you'll take less damage, therefore winning the fight. Another strategy, instead of rods that are in most PvP based games, you can use blocks. Blocks, you can stop someone's movement, therefore enabling you to get the first hit. Here's an example. The final PvP strat is strafing. This is best used while also W tapping and can throw off your opponent's aim. You just need to move side to side using A and D. The only bridging method you need to master is speed bridging, also known as ninja bridging. It takes about 30 minutes to get the hang of and is very effective. You don't need to worry about breezily bridging or moonwalking. They're very hard to learn and you may need a drag clicking mouse. Also, speed diagonal bridging is just fine. You don't need to learn any other bridging methods for that. Whenever you're bridging, make sure not to flat bridge. Otherwise, people can easily access your base. You should staircase every 5 to 7 blocks, or whatever you prefer. This makes it so it's hard to access your base for opponents, and just slows them down. Now I'm going to briefly talk about bed defenses. Wood bed defenses are not the best bed defenses in my opinion, even though they are very popular. Many people use wood and wool combination for a bed defense. This, however, is not a very good bed defense. I used to use this bed defense. I do not anymore. The reason why it is bad is because someone can kill you, and within the 5 seconds that takes you to respawn, they can break your bed with their fist. So it's equally as effective as wool. I would use 1 or 2 layers of wool with mining fatigue, and that's the best bed defense in my opinion. That's the most practical bed defense. Now, one of the most important parts of a solo Bedwars game is your first rush. If you can take out the first rush on your first try, that's a huge advantage for getting emeralds or whatever you want to do. The best strat for getting the bed on your first rush is TNT. You can build above the person and blow up their base and get the bed easily. However, that's not what I normally do because you have to spend 4 gold on TNT. And if you're quick enough, they will not be able to get end stone or something that will take forever to break with your fist, so you can just bridge over with 64 blocks and get the bed that way. I'd recommend not using TNT and just getting a stack of blocks and rushing your first opponent. Also, Bedwars is kind of pay to win. You gotta get MVP plus to get map selector. Some of my favorite maps are Lighthouse, Speedway, Solace, and Airshow. The best map for getting a win streak is Airshow in my opinion. I don't know why, but I never really get cross-mapped or 2v1'd on Airshow. The number one tip I would give is to know when to run and know when to fight. Like fight or flight. Because if you're running off and make everyone angry, you're going to get 3v1'd and destroyed. So don't do that. Again, Airshow helps with this. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. I'm going to be making a game sense video talking about some of the stuff you should buy in shops, etc. if this video does well. If you want to see that, go comment down below. Bye.